She stops. Her head turns, revealing a pale, hollow face, and with a wide, haunting smile, she whispers, "Dance with me or die." It was a late night. A man was returning home from a party, walking through the quiet streets of a Serbian village. The music and laughter of the night still echoed in his mind, but as he got closer to home, the silence became heavier. And then he heard it, a faint humming, like someone singing under their breath. He stopped. Ahead of him, in the middle of the road, stood the Serbian Dancing Lady. She wore a long white dress, her hair falling over her face. She was dancing, not gracefully, not joyfully, but with strange, jerky movements, like a puppet being pulled by invisible strings. The man froze. At first, he thought maybe she was drunk, maybe lost. But as he watched, he realized there was no music, no rhythm, just the sound of her feet tapping against the cold pavement. He whispered softly, "Hello? Are you all right?" The Serbian Dancing Lady stopped. Slowly her head turned. Her face was pale, her eyes dark and hollow. And then she smiled wide, too wide. The man's stomach sank. Before he could move, she whispered something. A single sentence carried by the night wind. "Dance with me or die." He stumbled backward, shaking his head. He turned to run, but she was suddenly closer. The sound of her feet scraping the ground followed him. No matter how fast he walked, she seemed to be just a few steps behind. Terrified, he bolted into a side street. When he looked back, she was gone. He stopped to catch his breath. Silence again. And then the sound returned. Tap, tap, tap. Right behind him. He spun around, but the street was empty. Only the shadows stretched across the walls. Shaking, the man ran the rest of the way home. He slammed the door shut, locked it, and pressed his back against the wall. But in the silence of his room, he heard it one last time, the faint sound of dancing right outside his window. The next morning, his neighbors said he never came home. His phone was found lying in the street. His friends searched, but there was no trace of him. To this day, people say, if you walk alone at night in Serbia and you hear footsteps that don't match your own, or you see the Serbian Dancing Lady moving in the shadow, don't stop, don't watch, don't listen, because once you see her, you may never be seen again. If you liked this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because darker tales are coming soon.